Nobody in Cleveland is prepared for the current situation. The franchise might be turned on by the bomb that detonated today, its head. And that's not just hype. One mega money name may be counting down the days until he leaves, while another guy no one ever took seriously is suddenly gaining real traction where you least expect it. Hold on, because there's also a crazy 3-team trade proposal circulating that could append 3 organizations at once. This is heavy back-channel stuff, pure strategy. So sit tight, Dogfound. We're going straight into the news. For a while now, the name Deshaun Watson has meant nothing but uncertainty and frustration on the shores of Lake Erie. But today, it turned into a full-fledged crisis. Seasoned journalist, according to Mary Kay Cabot, Watson has already played his last snap for the Browns. In her opinion, whether or not those Achilles heels are present, the book is closed. If you follow the beat, you can see that this prediction isn't a random one. Team owner Jimmy Ham already pulled off the trade, and that $230 million deal was fully guaranteed. 3 first-round picks, a ton of money, and a quarterback who only appeared in 19 games over 3 seasons, not nearly his. Houston form, but the injury isn't the only issue if Watson is unable to play. The politics begin when Cleveland activates the insurance policy and releases cap space. And if doctors give him the all-clear and he says he's ready, everything changes. Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk explained that if Watson receives medical clearance and the Browns continue to hold him up, he can file a grievance. He would argue that he is healthy and that the team is obstructing his progress, forcing Cleveland to put him on the active roster and attempt to trade him or eat the contract and release him. Regardless of how you look at it, the cost is high. The scene shows Kevin Stefanski attempting to assemble a cohesive offense with Joe Flacco. 2 rookies and Kenny Pickett are fighting for reps. The fan base is divided. Camp is quickly approaching, and Watson returns to practice with a grudge. Should you follow the process or take a chance on a quarterback who has never lived up to expectations? The fan response has already exploded online, with half of the dog pound claiming that Watson's time is over and that the contract is an anchor, while the other half still think he can bounce back and shut everyone up. In any case, the roster feels the weight. Deontay Johnson phoned Kenny, the current frontrunner, and pointed out the practice order pickpocket with the ones. So his remark regarding Pickett wasn't arbitrary. Flacco's next statement indicates that the staff is preparing for a new era under the center. But even if Pickett or Flacco takes the wheel, Watson's shadow will still be there. If he proves to be healthy, the Browns will lose the guaranteed payout, blow apart their cap, and still have to decide whether to trade or cut him. This is a trap inside a trap. How did we arrive here? A group that appeared poised for success is now mired in a contract soap opera with no assurances. Pickett is grinding flack in the meantime, so be steady. Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel jam the playbook together while Watson looks on in silence, maybe about to play his last card. This was the day's greatest firecracker, so get ready for an even wilder rumor. A Bleacher Report writer suggested a 3-team trade that could shock the entire league out of the blue. Jalen Ramsey, one of the best corners of the last 10 years, would be the main player in the 3-way trade. And the logic actually follows this. Cleveland sends Greg Newsome, too, to the Bears. After acquiring Chicago Bears left tackle Braxton Jones, the Browns exchanged assets to force Ramsey to leave. Miami, Newsome is a talented player who is entering his contract year and has been the subject of trade rumors for more than a season. The front office has never made it clear that they intend to re-sign him, and a pending free agent hanging in limbo can empty a locker room. So why should Browns fans care? 3 teams, 3 knees, 1 grenade with the pin pulled. Conversely, Braxton Jones is a youthful, dependable, and established he is into his 4th season, has never missed a snap in Chicago, and finished the previous season with an 80.8 pass block grade for PFF. When the man is on the rise and combined with Cleveland's current predicament with Juan Jones, who disappeared in 2024 following a promising rookie run injury, dip in effort. You name it, the left tackle feels compelled to bring in Braxton and plug him at LT and possibly the Slideman side later on when players like Joel Bitonio or Wyatt Dollar move on. It's a fix for the present and the future. Many fans are already perplexed as to why Keith Newsome chose Denzel Ward. The once great O-line is showing signs of weakness. And in a division with TJ Watt and Trey Hendrickson protecting the quarterback, is mandatory? While the trade may seem risky, it could free up cap room to shore up the line and prevent losing Newsome for nothing next spring. It would also send a clear message. Martin Emerson and Juan Thornhill are locking down the back end. Take a deep breath. Dog pound on one side. Cleveland isn't sitting on its hands while the Watson saga drags on. Keep in mind that it's only a proposal, but the fact that it's gaining traction indicates that conversations are taking place in NFL chess. Smoke indicates that someone has already moved a piece. Possibly Newsome is on the board, or the Browns are planning one of the best off-season plays. Every choice made now is a chess play that shapes the season or even the decade. Do you trust the front staff to do it right, or are we ready to repeat past mistakes? Watson's future is a legal maze on the one hand, and an ambitious deal on the other might strengthen the line and shock the whole league. Press the like button below, share with the group, and press subscribe if you haven't joined the pack yet. Go Browns! We always work together to change history and flip games.